Backlighting is basically when the light source is at the back of the subject. So your camera, subject, and the light source. So the perfect time to look for these kind of shots is during the mornings and evenings when the sun is low in the sky. Everything is all gold and the lighting is just so perfect. So in this video, I am going to share with you a few tips which can help you to improve your backlit images a great deal. Stay tuned and watch till the end. Tip number 1. Look for translucent subjects. If your subject is a bird, then wait for it to open the feathers. Most of the time, feathers let a great amount of light to pass through them, giving you such results in the field. And if it's a mammal, then look for that thin line around the body called the rim light. Most of the hairy animals will have this. Position your subject in the middle of yourself and the light source. Wait for the right moment and shoot. Tip number 2. Shoot against clutter-free backgrounds. Whenever you're composing a backlit image, go against a clear background. Make sure that there are no distractions in the background. A lot of times you might miss them in the field itself in all that excitement. But trust me, this one is important. Pay attention. Look with your naked eyes if required and make sure that you have a clear background, because backlit is all about the details in the outlines of your subject. Now, if the background is full of clutter, that outline won't come out properly and that can mess up the image a great deal. Tip number 3, shoot against the rising or setting sun. Now, this one is a composition tip. All you have to do is find your subject against the sun, position yourself as per the composition you want to create with the sun and shoot. Rising and setting sun acts a very poetic touch to the image. But make sure you don't point your camera at the blazing sun because it can damage your eyes as well as the camera. So ideal time to do these kind of compositions is 15 to 20 minutes after the sunrise and 15 to 20 minutes before the sunset, when the sun is not that blazing hot and it's more like a soft orange ball in the sky. Tip number 4, bending down to the eye level. Eye level is when you go down to the level of the eyes of your subject. It makes the viewer feel more connected and into the world of the subject. It is one of the best ways to look at the subject up close and more intimate. It works amazingly well in backlit situations. If you go down to the eye level of the subject, there are high chances that the background in the frame is all clear, and if not, then the distance between the subject and the background will automatically increase so much because of the angle, and you will get a very clear and smooth bokeh in the background. This one is my most used trick and most of my backlit images are shot at the eye level. It can actually make a ton of difference to the photograph. If the positioning of your subject or the angle of the subject is not proper, it can lead to extremely unimpressive results. You need to make sure that the rim light on the subject is not all merged with the dark areas in the background. Angle and positioning of the subject. When you're shooting a silhouette, you can't really depend on the details of the subject. All you need to focus on is that outline. Check these images. Same subjects, same kind of lighting, and still the right one is slightly better. Why? Because the angle of the subject and the moment is such. The subjects are facing sideways. This shows some kind of interaction. And this small tip is really important. A subject facing sideways will look automatically much better as a silhouette because of the details that are visible in the outline from that particular angle. On this note, let me also tell you that you can learn with me live in this course called the 3-day marathon that is starting on the 14th of January. It will be conducted on Zoom, 3 live classes, 1.5 to 2 hours every day, all weekend classes. For more details, check the description below, click on the link and register yourself. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, then I'm glad. If you did not, then you need to tell me in the comment section below. Also, if you have any other topic in your mind related to wildlife, related to photography or wildlife photography, then write it down below or email it to me at info@rzukrana.com.